Hello everybody and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons playthrough. This is episode 30. That's right, episode 30. I can't believe we kind of made it to episode 30. I didn't really think I would be able to stick with it this long. So we are just in our farming area here, kind of, oops, whatever. Just still working towards this sticky reed stuff, so haven't had much luck yet, but I'm just gonna keep on keeping on there. I really like some sticky reed. I am fresh out of sticky resin, so I probably have to plant some more rubber trees, which is kind of annoying. So um, hopefully that happens here soon. But kind of want to do a little recap of what we did last episode. As you can see, I have a full barrel of wood, which did not take very long, so I have this shut off. This is how I shut the farm off up there. um, so I just been randomly coming over here, taking 4 stacks out of here. Looks like there's some already in there. And our polyethylene setup, which is the pyrolyzed oven, distillery, chemical reactor, and our polyethylene. So we have a good amount of that going. I also off camera made our super tanks finally, so I have this setup shut off because I am running low on water, which I have not fixed yet, so this is just kind of shut off for now. I've used some alumina to make some aluminum, but yeah, so I'm gonna run a few clips here of the few things I did off camera here to kind of catch you guys up. Yeah, so I didn't do too much. A lot of resource gathering went into the nether, but we did make this fluid solidifier to make the polyethylene pipes for the super tanks. So we made that machine, but in this episode we are going to make a bunch more machines, mainly to get this stuff right here, which only requires 2 chemical reactors if I got this correct, which I have one there that I'm going to steal, and I will make another one. But basically, to make this silicon solar grade dust is going to be used in this line right here. So you make through the process, you make this silicon solar grade. You make it into a bowl with the EBF and cut it down into wafers, And with these wafers, you can put them into a precision laser engraver with a certain lens, and you will be able to make some chips, and this will allow us to make some more efficient circuits. So LV and MV circuits will get a little bit more efficient, which will also lead us to the advanced circuit, which is the HV circuit. So that's kind of the goal. Um, I'll probably get this done maybe fairly quickly, depending on the other things we need to do to get there. But there's a couple quests we need to do in order to get to HV. So this is one of them. This is another one, which will be very easy quest to do. I'll just take some polyethylene out of our setup over there and run it through the fluid solidifier to get some plates. So that will be an easy complete, but also we need to get into stainless steel. So if we get this done pretty quickly, maybe we'll venture down this route. This is going to need us to make the MV energy hatch. So I kind of want to get there this episode, at least here. So get this all done and maybe make our first MV energy hatch. If you guys have been on the Gregtech New Horizons Discord at all, there's some rules on your little titles. So currently, I don't really, I'm not very active in there. I'm kind of a lurker, but my title has my name and then LV after my name, because the rules basically say that you got to make the LV energy hatch to get into LV, and you got to make the MV energy hatch to be considered in MV. So if we get this, I can upgrade my little title. So that will be pretty cool. But yeah, so the process to make this stuff is kind of simple. We're going to need some chlorine to start off, which I have made in here. I just threw some salt in our electrolyzer. That gets us sodium and chlorine. And with the chlorine, we're going to make hydrochloric acid with hydrogen. So I'm just going to make probably 32 hydrochloric acid cells, because actually I don't even really need that much, but this basically gets kind of bounced back and forth along with the hydrogen. So I got to figure that process out. But you take your raw silicon dust, throw it in a chemical reactor with hydrochloric acid, which will get you trichlorosilane. Yep, I think I said that right. And you take this stuff and run it through another chemical reactor. So you need 4 of them, and 1 empty cell, circuit number 2, which will get you, wait, no. We want to do this one. So circuit number 1, hydrogen, this stuff, that will get you the silicon grade, or the solar grade silicon stuff. And you get your hydrochloric acid back. And then you can bounce that back into the machine to get this stuff again with your raw silicon. So I've kind of done a little bit of math. I want to say I'm going to need 2 stacks of this raw silicon dust to get started here. And the only reason I say that is because I have this much gallium arsenide left, which can be broken down in here into 8 smaller piles here. So we'll make 8 recipes worth for now. That should be more than enough to get us started here. So yeah, that and then this stuff, what do we do with this? It takes 32 of the solar grade stuff, and one of the small things that we just made makes 1 of these bad boys. So we will be able to make, wait, I did that math wrong. I'm gonna need 4 stacks of this, yes. So I want to make 4 stacks of this maybe, which will get us 8 bulls for now, which I believe that's plenty. I actually might need, I don't know, I'll figure it out, because actually I'm going to probably need some of this silicon, the solar grade stuff, for something else that we saw in the quest book, it looks like. So it wants us to make the ingots, which I will need the chemical bath for with some coolant. So that's going to be something kind of off task. So if we get that far, we'll talk about it then. But the main goal is to make the bulls, so maybe we'll just make 4 bulls for now. There's a couple other machines I want to make here. So obviously the chemical bath, I want to make the mixer, which we'll need for the stainless steel. I want to make the scanner to scan these seed bags a little bit easier. And this bending machine will also make upgrading our chests a little bit easier. If you can see, like if we want to make this upgrade, iron to gold upgrade, we need double gold plates, and you can make those right into an MV. You can make them right in a MV bending machine. So um, let's montage a bunch of crafting here, and then let's set up our solar grade silicon dust stuff. And we are back. I made our additional chemical reactor, and I made some other components that we haven't quite used yet, so this stuff is going to help us automate. But first we kind of need to go through the quest book to make sure we get everything checked out. So it wants us to make this stuff, which I don't think we're going to use, but it's requiring us to make it. So I need to get 16 buckets of chlorine, which I have, and some of that raw silicon dust. So let's set up these chemical reactors right here for now. We'll just place them like that. We're using a lot of basic steam turbines and MV steam turbines, but it's all good. We can recycle them down the road when we no longer need them. So let's put that there. Oops. And that there. Those have steam. These should have power now. Let's close this off like so. Just for now, I'm gonna have to put like I'll have to put an output chest somewhere. So maybe right there. I don't know. So what do we need next? We need to make this. And we need to make how much? 4 buckets of this, which I'm not even going to use, but whatever. That is done like that with no circuit, so that's easy. Let's put that in there. Let's put those in there. Let that rock and roll. Alright, so we got this stuff that we need that we're not going to use. There we go. So that completes that quest. What is the next one underneath that asking us to do? So it's asking us to take that into sodium. Sodium and this stuff with the circuit 1. Sodium and that stuff. So that is not the route we are going to go. We are going to go... What? Let's complete this quest. There we go. We are going to go this route, so wants us to have 4 silicon and our hydrochloric acid. And that is done with a circuit number nothing. Alright, so we're going to put it in here. We'll just put those in there for now. Oh, and it looks like we completed that. So yeah, this will be our next step. But obviously, I want to finish these quests because this is the route we are going to use, and I will show you how to automate that here in just a second. How many of these did it want? 4 and 8. Alright, so we have that for now, so let's finish that. And then in our other chemical reactor, we'll put this and this in there, and it'll make that. This, and that. Circuit 1. Alright, so that in there, that in there. And I did this in a test world, and it was pretty easy to do, so I'm thinking, I kind of forgot what I did, but let's try to figure this out on camera. Want the output to face here, and no, yes. So I'll put both those into here. And then I got these two guys I think I put on top with insert and extract. And this output goes up here. And I think I had a pump here that allows input and exports. Something about these pumps, man, like it says import on this side and export on this side, but this is export and this is import, so it confuses me. So I don't know if you caught it in the last episode or the one before that where I was confused by this, but this screws me up. I see this here and I'm thinking this is for import and this is for export, but if you look at the GUI, obviously that's not the case. Alright, so we have our hydrochloric acid. So we need to get the empty cells back into this chemical reactor. This is going to go into a chest. Alright, we're not going to do the chest. We're going to do a barrel right there. Although I need another... no I don't. We'll just put this up here. And this is going to be on insert. And I think I did, let's see here. Insert on blue. Extract on brown. Maybe I don't even need extract on this one. And this one's going to be extract on blue. Insert on brown. Maybe I don't need insert. I forgot what I did here. Alright. So we have this. And we need to get we gotta go like that. Oh man, what am I doing here? Oh, you know what? I think I need to do maybe this. There we go. Okay. So that'll start that over. Now we gotta figure out how to get these out of here, which is let's do insert on blue here, and then if I just hit this button, that went in there, and my cells went in there, and if we lock this, that should just keep running. Yeah, so I think that's basically it. You gotta allow input from output sides on both of these, I think. And that should basically run continuously, but I want to actually stop this so I can get the 4 bottles we need of that. Got too many tools. Soft mallet. Alright, so you basically got to remember to like not automate your stuff before you're ready. So this should complete this quest here. Perfect. And that will unlock this guy, which we already did with the other line here, but now we can go and make our bools once we have enough of the solar grade stuff. So I'm gonna let this run a little bit here, put this back in there, and start this bad boy back up. And I've been getting, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I've been getting the silicon from this lazurite stuff, so I haven't seen much use for this stuff yet, so I've just been electrolyzing it down, and it gets us aluminum, silicon, calcium, and sodium. The other stuff I'm just storing for later. And this is pretty much automated silicon solar grade dust. So pop that bad boy in there, and it swaps the gases or liquids, whatever you want to call them, back and forth, and makes us our silicon solar grade dust. Our, was it SSG for short. Alright, while we are making the SSG over there, I wanted to take a look at our farms, and I did get a sticky reed finally, so trying to now replicate that, which we did not get this time, but I am so happy to get this. It's been quite a long time. I don't know if you can look at the days up in the top left there from whatever episode I made this building randomly to now, but it's been a while and I finally got one. So I am very pumped about that because I was getting low on sticky resin, and I ended up planting a bunch of rubber trees up top there, but I haven't cut them down. So yeah, that's fun. But I also wanted to talk about our silicon bowl that we are going to make here, and this is going to be a lengthy recipe right here. So this will put a test to our steam. I think I definitely have enough, but just to be on the safe side, we'll start up our boilers right now. I don't run them all the time, and I've kind of been compressing down charcoal for the solid fuel boiler because this lasts a little bit longer, and I think it saves some charcoal actually. And then I've also been stealing from my tree farm and making creosote up top too, so we will start this bad boy up too. These are my handy dandy on and off switches, the disconnecting of the pipes. So yeah, let's see if we have 32 SSG right now. And we do. Alright, so let's take that. Oh, another thing over here. I made these item filters. Let's hit, and they're just made fairly simple like this. Some steel wire, zinc foil, and some polyethylene, which we have a ton of. Makes you the item filter, and then you put that in your assembler with an iron bar, and it gets you the Ender IO item filters. I use these in my creative world to automate this, but I think I somehow figured out a better way of doing it just by what we have going on here, and it seems to be working just fine without the atom filters. So yeah, sweet deal. I overcomplicated it in my creative copy of this world. So let's go ahead. It is circuit 2 for this stuff. Let's go ahead and see if we can make this bad boy happen here. So 450 seconds. And I am back. The bowl is done, but I need to actually make a few machines, I realized, to kind of get any further down this road. So the first machine we need to make is going to be this laser engraver. So I already made all the parts that I need for this bad boy. And then next I want to make the sifting machine and a ore washing machine. These are going to help me get emeralds and green sapphires for lenses and some other stuff. So I already made all the parts for that and that. So this I kind of want to put somewhere up front here. So you know what? Let's put it over here for now. So that's that bad boy. The sifter and the washer. Which one takes more power? I think the sifter actually takes more power. So let's put this over here. And the washing plant there. Okay, so I did some mining off camera as well to get some green sapphire that I'm going to need. So I will have to cut here and kind of start that up. Maybe we can get it started right now. Where is it at? I didn't get very much. Let's throw that in there. I also went and got some cryolite while I was out there too, so we'll throw that in there. Might as well do sapphire. Have a ton of silver and lead still to go. Got a lot of processing to do. Throw that in there. This I'm getting ready for manganese for stainless steel. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So this actually, do I need to break this down even further? What is the most efficient way to get manganese? So yeah, I'll put all this stuff I think back through the macerator here. All right. So back to what we were doing here. Yeah, bull. Let's go grab our silicon bull right there. We need to cut this bad boy, and then after we cut it, we're going to want to run it through that laser engraver with, I think, a green sapphire lens, which I'll have to do some processing to get the lens for this. So yeah, let's get this bad boy cut here. I'll probably actually make another one off camera just so we have it. And yeah, it gives us some solar, or the SSG back, so sweet. Alright, so I'm gonna cut here and try to get get ready to get our lens here. Alright, so we are back. I think I only need one of these to put through the lathe, if I'm not mistaken. That is gonna take a very long time. Hopefully we have enough power. But I also found out that we need to make the advanced cutting machine, so I've gone ahead and made all the components for that. So let's craft that up real quick. Wait, I didn't make... Oh wait, do I have a machine hall in here? I do have that. I didn't make the blade. Whoops, that's not what I want. Right here. Let's do this. Yes. And the gear gets us the saw blade. Alright, now we should be good to go. Yes, there we go. There's that. We're just going to place this here for right now. I don't know why it has us make that, but whatever. So yeah, that completes that quest, and now it's asking us to make the precision laser engraver, which we already did, so hopefully I can just pick this up. Yep. Alright. Pop that back down. Oh, I get some lenses here. I think I'm gonna take the ruby lens for now, because I don't have any. I don't think it really matters. You know what? I'm gonna wait. So now it wants us to make these bad boys. Okay, so which lens do we need for this? Okay, I need the ruby for that. So, and we need the green sapphire for that. And then that's the cutting. Oh, okay, this is why you need the cutting machine. That makes sense. All right, I'm also gonna need some lubricant, which I will just steal a couple cells from over here. Put that in here. Hopefully this is not too far away from the power source here. I didn't check the power requirements. Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, so you know what, to make things quicker, let's just claim the ruby lens on that. Let's see if our other lens is done. Yes, it's done. Alright. I thought it just turned it into dust. Okay, so basically we want to put that in there along with one of those and let that kind of rock and roll. That's going to take 60 seconds. Alright, so we have a problem. I'm running out of steam, so I got too much stuff running at the moment, so I will cut and fix this. Alright, that gets us our random access memory chip, or RAM for short, right? And then we'll take our green sapphire lens out and put our ruby one in and slap that in there. And we should hopefully still have enough steam. Sure, why not? And this gets us our integrated logic circuit wafer. Alright, so with that, we then need to go ahead and throw them in the cutting machine. Alright, so let's go over here and slap these in there. And there's our random access memory chips. And let's cut this one up. And there is the integrated logic circuit. Alright, so that should complete that quest there. Yep. And let's go back. And now this is the next tier LV circuit. So we're going to need some more circuit boards. I'll have to make some more of these. I need to get some bits and parts. So I will get that all ready to go. And then this is made in a LV circuit assembler with some soldering alloy. Sweet. Okay. This shouldn't be too difficult to get. So let me go grab all this stuff and we will be right back. Alright, so this episode is getting quite long, so we're not going to quite get exactly to where we wanted to get to, which was kind of here, but we'll definitely work towards this next episode and probably even further. But we will make the next step in our LV circuit. So I completed all of this stuff. I have that all in my inventory here. We got the diodes, the resistors, the fine wire, the integrated logic circuits, and the circuit boards, and the bolts. So let's go ahead and throw all of this stuff in here, and let's let this cook up. We need 16 of these to finish the quest. So that's where we're gonna probably end it this episode. So let's speed this up. Alright, so there's our 16 integrated logic circuits. So that is like the next tier of LV circuits, or the last tier actually, I think. So that is pretty neat. Let's complete that quest. Awesome. So yeah, that is going to do it for episode number 30. We didn't get as far as I really wanted to, but that's okay. We will start off where we left off here next episode. So next episode we will most likely be making the next step in MV circuit. So I'll also probably batch craft a bunch of this stuff because we still will need a lot of these circuits going forward. So yeah, that is going to do it for me this episode, episode 30. I really do want to say thank you to all of the people that have watched the videos. I've had some very nice people leave some comments, and one person kind of reached out and just asked if there's any other social media stuff they can find me on. And currently it is no. I am trying to get the video editing and all that stuff done a little bit more efficiently, so I have some more time to do other stuff. I don't have a ton of free time as I have a family and a job and all that other kind of good stuff, but again, this is a hobby. I'm glad that people want to watch and tune in. So if you guys have other comments, tips, tricks, or whatever, leave them in the comments. I am trying to respond to everybody, and I would like you all to have a nice week or weekend, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.